Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I will spare you the introduction. You know what you're here for. Let's get the video started. This thing is a $400 Google-made speaker. I heard this thing in real life. It's super loud. It's way louder than the HomePod. I'm going to unbox it. We're going to play some music, and I'll let you know how this thing sounds. It works with YouTube Music, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, don't even know what that is, Nest, Hue, Wemo, Google Chromecast, and Netflix. It's got Google Assistant built in. It's got Smart Sound. You can control it. I'm just reading the box here. Compatibility works with Android, iOS, Mac, Windows, and Chromebook. Expandable, seamless stereo pairing with another Google Home Max, multi-room audio, wireless and inputs, 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, Chromecast built in. Ooh, that's dope. Wait, so I can just connect to this thing over Chromecast then, not necessarily Bluetooth. I'm gonna set it up with the Google Home app. 3.5mm headphone jack, auxiliary cord built in, thank you. What's in the box? Google Home Max, power cable, and dual orientation base. It says there are touch controls on the top, there are two 0.7-inch tweeters, and then dual 4.5-inch high excursion woofers, and then acoustically transparent fabric. And then the back of the box has some more words on it. I will just get right into this thing. I see. That's cool. That's a nice way of sealing the package. Okay, check this thing out. Woo, it's so heavy. It is really heavy. All right, got the power cables. Wow, that smells like new gadget. Oh, it smells good. Oh, wow. Okay, so these are just like magnetic rubber. They're effectively coasters. So attach base for vertical orientation here. You can slap the base down like that and put it like this, or put it like this. And then is this a sticker? Yeah, it is a sticker. So this thing is a sticker, but it also tells you how to control the Home Max here. So this is Google's high-end speaker system. They also have the Google Home Mini and then the Google Home Regular. It's like $50 and like $100, something like that. But this is the big dog over here. Got a nice soft touch rubber cable, and then this sort of just plugs into the back here very easily. And there's USB Type-C back here, the headphone jack. There is some sort of button there. So play, pause, swipe to change volume, status, light, factory reset button, USB-C. Okay. Oh, and then a microphone switch. Okay, cool. Dual orientation base. Plug it in. Download the app, Google Home. Luckily, I already have it. I haven't done anything and it just decided to do a dance.
Welcome to Google Home. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Oh, I got you. One device found, Google Home, set up. Okay, yes, I heard that sound. Let's call this the play zone. Shout out PUBG. All right, let's log into the Wi-Fi here. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Let's link the Spotify account. All right, we are logged into Spotify. Premium account active. I'm not gonna sign up for Google Play right now. All right, Google Home Max is ready. Hey, Google, play some music.
Sure, here's some music on Google Play Music.
All right. So one thing to note right off the bat, unlike the HomePod, this thing is directional, singular directional. It faces one way, whereas the HomePod is kind of 360. So I'm gonna orient this. Which way is it supposed to go? I don't even know. Okay. So you can control it obviously with the Home app, but I'm gonna go into Spotify and let's see if I can just Chromecast to this thing. I should be able to. Plays on speaker. Woo! It's loud. It's really loud.
I feel like Alice. I got my back stressed. You wanna grab this, you don't understand this. I keep it all pressed.
It's
Work
loud.
on my realness. Reading my manifest. I'll address your request. I've been waking up drenched in sweat.
Yeah, so it's loud. It's really loud. I don't think it's as crispy as the HomePod per se, but the HomePod does not get nearly as loud as this thing.
You told me you loved him in Georgia. Your heart's in the ground, frozen over.
And yes, I know I'm right next to it.
Supernova. I met you in California. You told me you loved him in Georgia. Your heart's in the ground, frozen over. My heart's in the sky, supernova.
All of the music that I'm playing right now is on my 2018 Spotify playlist that will be linked below. Let's see. Hey Google, lower the music. Hey Google, lower the music. Hey Google, lower the music. Hey Google, lower the music to 10%. So one thing that really impressed me with the HomePod is how well Siri can hear you. You can like literally whisper and Siri can hear you. And this thing seems to be doing the same. Hey Google, turn the volume all the way up. Hey Google, turn the volume all the way down. So Google doesn't ask you if you're sure if you want to turn up the music all the way. I'm sure I want to turn up the music all the way. Hey Google, play the next song. Hey Google, raise the volume. Hey Google, skip 2 songs.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that yet.
Hey Google, play the next song. Hey Google, turn it up to 85%.
Yesterday, should have spent my time a little wiser. I sat alone, guilty as sin, waiting for words to come from out of my hands to make sense to anyone.
Oh wow. That response to touch so quickly too. Look at this. There's like no lag whatsoever. Because on the HomePod, this is not necessarily a comparison video, but I just got my hands on the HomePod recently. That'll be linked below as well. But with the HomePod, you have to... This one is just a sliding mechanism.
Locked myself up in a room without a window just to see if it was there.
It's so loud. It's unbelievably loud. And I love how quickly your response to touch. That's great. And it integrates with Spotify off the bat. No AirPlay or any of that. It's got Chromecast built in.
By the way, the Google Home is upside down. It'll work best if you turn it over.
Feel at home, feel like nothing is true. She took me to a place where my senses gave way. I just wanna play it right. You're gonna get that tonight.
Vad gör jag? Jag vet ingenting vad det är, det är bara stör.
Press the button to begin. To 20%. Wow, I'm really impressed with how well this thing can hear me. Hey Google, turn it all the way up.
All my life, me ever have my gun, so me have to move sharp like me knife. All my life, me pray say when me get wealthy, I'm me wife.
By the way, the Google Home is upside down.
I love
It'll
that.
work best if you turn it over.
I love that feature. Hey Google, pause. It can pause, it can play, it can skip tracks. Hey Google, what's the weather like outside?
Right now in New York City, it's 36 with light snow. Today, there'll be snow with a forecasted high of 43 and a low of 31.
Hey Google, how do you say have a nice day in French?
Bonne journée.
Hey Google, how do you say I'm hungry in Spanish?
Tengo hambre.
Hey Google, how do you say I love you in Hebrew?
I don't speak that language yet.
Hey Google, how do you say I can't wait for the summer in Norwegian?
Jeg kan ikke vente på sommeren.
Okay. Hey Google, what is the world record for the fastest Rubik's Cube solve?
25.14 seconds.
That's...
On the website youtube.com, they say, feat solving, Gabriel Pereira Campana solved a Rubik's Cube with his feet in 25.14 seconds at the Nova Odessa
Okay, Google,
Open
stop.
24.
Hey, Google, stop. That's not exactly what I was looking for, but you get the point. All right, let's talk about the actual device for a second here as I hold it in my hands and caress it. This... Oh, I just turned up the volume all the way. So the material it's made out of is really nice. I don't want to call it like a soft touch plastic, but it is soft. And the mesh here also feels really nice. This is definitely a premium device. It's extremely minimal. It is very heavy, and it looks
By
good.
the way, the Google Home is upside down.
And it looks
It'll
good.
work best if
Hey
you turn
Google,
it over.
stop. And it looks good on the desk. But in terms of music, how it sounds,
You try to make up.
when you're at the top end, it's a little bit muddy. I think there's a little bit of distortion when you're jacked all the way up. And I don't know how often you would be listening to music cranked all the way up. Like, that's about like 70%. I think that's a happy medium right there. I really like how well also this thing just connects. Setup process is very easy, and you can just connect to it. It has Chromecast built in, so you can use anything that uses Chromecast, you can connect to this thing and use it as a speaker, and that's great. And then on the front here, it's got the 4-dot volume indicator that is really minimalist and looks so natural in here.
It's so good that'll make you my baby. Set me skills on a belly.
Yeah, so I think at the very top end, when the speaker is turned up all the way, there's definitely distortion. It's definitely a little bit muddy. Should you spend $400 on this thing if you want a really, really loud speaker that can hear you really well and does everything? I don't need to tell you what all the Google Assistant stuff does. That, I think Google Assistant is probably the smartest home assistant right now, and I do have a bunch more devices here in the studio that I want to make a video of testing Alexa versus Google versus Siri, and let me know in the comments if you want to see that video, because I plan on making it.
I can't this time. I just this cable runs into a tree.
Hey Google, what song is this?
You're listening to God's Plan by Drake.
It knows, even though I'm in Spotify. Another benefit with the Home Max is that you can use the Google Home app to change the settings on this thing. So let's see here. Devices, play zone speaker. Let's go into the equalizer here. Okay, let me play this song and see if you can do this.
It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they...
Okay, that's my volume. So there's like a little music controller in here. And then if I go into equalizer,
It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish on me. Yeah. Hey, hey.
She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom, I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me, turn the 02 into the 03, dog.
So you can make it sound a little bit better up top if you tweak some of the settings, but all you really have access to is the bass and treble. Now in settings here, you can go into music, and I changed the default music player to Spotify. So check this out. Hey Google, play Forever by Drake.
Forever by Lil Wayne, Eminem, Kanye West.
Oh, that's the one.
Sure.
That's the one.
Playing on Spotify.
Hey Google, play Lustration by Circa Survive.
Lustration by Circa Survive, sure. Playing on Spotify.
Hey Google, skip ahead 30 seconds. Hey Google, rewind 25 seconds. Hey Google, fast forward 1 minute and 5 seconds. Hey Google, add this to a new playlist.
Sorry, I can't help with that yet.
Yeah, no way. If you're in the market for one of these smart speakers and you have $400 to spend,
Sorry, I can't search the web here.
How? Hey Siri, mute yourself.
Okay, I've changed it.
If you're in the market for a smart speaker and you have $400 to spend, because $400 is a lot of money, consider this thing, but just know that it doesn't sound amazing. You're not getting the best sounding audio quality possible. What you are getting is a very smart, very capable speaker that has way more functionality than some of its competitors. Namely, this thing has a headphone jack, has a USB-C port, and you can connect to just about anything. All right, I'm gonna let Beethoven play me out for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Leave the video a like if you made it this far. Hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next one.